Hello, welcome to my stream, ladies and gentlemen. Um, Today I am shocked once again. Once again, my mind is getting blown from some of these things that we're seeing. Um, we're going to be seeing other things in the community that, um, for public safety, he's got a live going up tonight or tomorrow that is uh, he's already got a lawyer that's going to sue them. It's so bad. Um, First, I want to introduce everybody and welcome you, Sammy. Welcome to my stream. Fair Lady, hello. How are you? King Charles, Press Rancor, what's up, baby? DJ Nate, it's been a while since I've seen you. Good seeing you up in here. Brian, good to see you. What up? What up? What up? Scrubzilla, Pink Taco, George, thank you for coming. And the rest of you that continue to come in, thank you for being here. I just honestly, I don't have any answers that could justify a public servant that works for me to get away with doing what they're doing. I just know what I do with that remote. I'm missing a remote here. All right, I'll have to find it a little while. Anyway, I do it goes to my camera. But anyway, so we're looking at things that are just unexplainable, and we got to love ourselves. We have to love ourselves to the point to where we care. We got to show this. We have to respond in kind to the types of things that we're coming up against, that we're seeing that are just not right, that just can't be they just can't we can't overlook this stuff anymore. And you're the public. You are watching me right now. uh, you're watching a channel that's accessible to the public, that is the press. I'm disseminating to you what the legitimate world, this is what the legitimate world tells you, that I'm legitimate. Here you go. I'm the press. There you go. Is that what you wanted to see? Is that what you want to see? Anyway, there it is. So, you guys are the public servants. You guys are responsible for the things that we put you in charge of. And if this don't tick you off and wake you up, hey Utah, how you doing, bud? Jonathan, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for coming in, guys. If this don't kind of wake you up, I mean, this guy went to jail for planting seeds, um, like a DNR or something like that, and they'll come somewhere in Honolulu. It's owned by the U.S. But just watch this. I don't care where you're at, wherever you're at in the world. If you get arrested for planting seeds, coconut trees, something wrong. Especially where there's islands that coconut trees plant. This was a community-based thing. You're going to see it, and this is an issue that they have been. The community themselves has been. It's like a whole bunch of people that say, "Hey, we want to plant these trees," but no, there's one person or two people that are butthurt on a council somewhere that are creating retaliatorial memos that give these tyrants permission to arrest you on policy issues. Our guy, how you doing, bud? Mike, what's going on? Thanks for being here. For public safety, I heard about the video you got coming out. We'll hit on that in a little while if you want. But I'm going to get this over with here. My throat is really hurting me today, but that don't stop the press. That don't stop Wolby from bringing out, things that need to be disseminated and articulated to my subscribers. Hey, Darlene, how you doing? Welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this video up, and we're just gonna shut up and watch it, I guess.
You saw the paperwork. So why, if I give you paperwork that the judge confirmed true title and the law, that you think you have the right now to do this? I ask you why. Look at me and tell me why.
I already told you why.
No, you never tell me why.
I don't have to. I just need to tell you why.
Yeah, you do. You gotta tell
You're doing
him.
harm to me now,
Okay.
and I never do no harm to you.
Okay.
Now we've been through this for 10 years now,
We have.
and the judge and the prosecutor, two judges went sign off, true title and the law, and even your guys' law, HRS 172-11. So who ordered you to do this?
Thank you, Gene.
Lawrence, who ordered you to do this? Come on. No problem. You know you're going to have my brother. Please. Yeah? So we all want to go to court. This is a nation-to-nation controversy. And we know we got the law.
Hold on, that's his stuff. If he says that you can have
you
it,
can take
you
that.
can take it.
My keys, give it to my wife. So, thank you very much. At least, we're picking up glass from the line.
Do you mind if I ask what law he's being? What law?
Yeah, give it to me.
Yeah. What is the law? What is the charge? What's the law that he broke?
No, you're just citing law that we've already corrected already. But we should be doing this. We should be doing this, gentlemen.
Effort and futility. Effort and
We should be
futility.
doing
have a
this,
Ziploc bag.
in a peaceful
Did
way.
you have a Ziploc
This
bag?
is not a peaceful way.
Right here. Can we put it in? Can we put that change inside this bag? Okay. There you go.
Okay.
All right.
So no worries.
So happen when you get a bully in the lunchtime. I'm going to see people. This is your taxpayers' money. Hard at work.
So God bless everybody.
Yeah.
The truth and the law.
When you get bully in school, this is the bully. See the bully?
1 minute.
They look the bully.
1 minute.
Everyone.
All right. You guys
And what?
can only
They can clean.
do paperwork
Oh, they get on job for
right?
yeah.
No problem.
That's where you guys taxpayers' money, bro. Right there.
Where do I come? So where do we can
Live in effect.
Support building.
Where are you going for
I
court?
got my phone.
Yeah, that's our building too.
Yeah. Because
You know,
your
you
taxpayers'
guys doing
money
your
paid for.
paperwork, your
Yeah.
procedure, and
But you guys taxpayer money work against you, not for
we're
you.
not done
Philip the
this.
bully.
Yeah, you guys work for us.
Everybody's unlawful, but you know what?
These guys think they're king ding-a-ling.
It's okay.
You guys are like
We're not
civilians
yelling
with
at nobody.
badges. You guys are the
We're
insurgents.
gonna go to court. We're
Well,
gonna straighten it out. 'cause
I don't
it's
think
already
they're on
been straightened
country.
out, and everybody get one chance to honor their oath to God's law, and for you guys, U.S. Constitution, Article 6 Clause 2, supremacy of treaties. Thank you very much.
This is what happens when you give
You're treating me good, okay?
civilians badges. Civilians have badges and guns.
Whose stuff is this? Is anybody going to claim this
Mine.
stuff? Because
Yeah,
if no one
mine.
claims it,
That's mine.
okay, you need to take it down now because there's no permit on file to erect anything in the park right now. So you have to.
So let's talk about this for a second. Since when do you have to have a permit for a shovel and to plant a seed in flowers that are not illegal? Since when? During time, place, and manner. The park is open from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night. And them are kind of tyrannical. But The point I'm making to you is that that park belongs to us. That don't belong to that controversial, this controversial, what do they call that? Conservation officer? Who does he think he is? He says, you got to get rid of this stuff. These are people that live in their society, okay, and that park belongs to them, not these fake wannabes that have badges. Who are these people? Who are these people?
To take it down now.
Dave.
Okay,
Okay.
we win.
How about those guys over there?
Huh? Titled
Huh?
lands.
What about them?
This belong to our Ohana.
Double standard? You guys got a double standard here? You guys gotta wake up. Smell the coffee here, brother. Yeah, this ain't even your property. This ain't in your property.
You hear that, guys? It's not even their property. This was a community-based man that, look, see all the shovels? See all this? Look at this. There's about maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's about $400 or $500 worth of shovels right there. See all these chairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So when they take a break, here's all the little tools that they have. Look, this guy's got, he's literally donating time, money, and resources to the community, and they're arresting these people.
All this stuff is there.
Oh, he's just gotta load up Gene's car.
All this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, he just told me to do it too, so I better stop. He's gonna confiscate. Bullies. You can get civilians. It's the same thing happened in 1893. Civilians with guns. Civilians with guns.
You hear that? He's calling them civilians with guns. So right now, if you don't mind, I'm putting the content maker of this video, Bruce Wayne. Go right now and like and leave a small comment and said Wolby sent me, and let him know that you seen it and you're disgusted with the police. We will be calling them shortly after I get done with this video. You know what Wolby's going to do. And I'm keeping this fully professional because I'm going to monetize my video.
Insurgents. These are the insurgents. The state is the insurgent.
So let's watch this one more time. Let's watch this 5-minute video one more time. And let's just to show you how disgusted we are with these people. I can't even believe this is somewhere in the U.S. that they called in Honolulu somewhere. I don't know who they think they are, why they think they can do what they're doing. I believe this is what they would call DNR here in the state of Michigan. And I just don't understand what justifies these civilians with badges, as one of their individual men that spoke up for himself said. And I'm assuming that the property that they were about to take from this guy, because if nobody stepped up, they were going to confiscate this guy's stuff. Okay? So you know damn well that they're full of crap. Flat out, point blank. So again, this is a guy named Bruce Wayne. Here is his, this is his, here, let me put the, I don't know why it did that, but okay. There you go. Bruce Wayne, there's his link. I don't know why I separated that, but it didn't separate. So you guys can figure it out. Make sure you go and hit that like button and tell him Wolby sent you, and make a small comment, because YouTube will think if he gets 10 to 30 to 40 subscribers too fast, they'll think he bought them. So, and they might rob him for it. So make sure you leave a comment that says, hey, Wolby sent me. Wolverine short for Wolby. Wolby short for Wolverine. And we are disgusted with our public servants, and good work. Give them a compliment. Thank you. I'm going to play it once more, and then we're going to make some phone calls.
So why, if I give you paperwork that the judge confirmed true title and the law, that you think you have the right now to do this? I ask you why. Look at me and tell me why.
I already told you why.
No, you never tell me why.
I don't have to. I just need to tell you why.
Yeah, you
No,
do. You gotta
because
tell
you're doing
him.
harm to me now,
Okay.
and I never do no harm to you.
Okay.
Now we've been through this for 10 years now,
We have.
and the judge and the prosecutor, two judges went sign off, true title and the law, and even your guys' law, HRS 172-11. So who ordered you to do this?
Thank you, Chief.
Lawrence, who ordered you to do this? Come on.
See how he's quoting the law to them? They went through this before. You obviously see this man has went through this before, and somebody gets butt hurt and shows them, you know what, I'll fix him. I'll just send these guys, because these are order takers, which are tyrants, which are communists. And sometimes we got to do what we got to do to these type of people. It's getting to that point, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting to that point. The people really they need to stand. Forget that January 6th crap. You need a real insurrection. A real insurrection is when everybody is sick of the people that represents us, that does not give us the representation. They're supposed to represent us for taxation. Do you guys see any relief in taxation? If anything, look how much look at the price of a dozen eggs. $4. A gallon of milk's almost $5. Since when? Taxation without representation. That's what happens when they're all arguing who's going to have the gavel. You got 15 people in the House right now that are arguing over who's going to have the gavel, when it was clearly taken out by a party that won. They're not respecting the rule of thumb of law, so they become these tyrants. Remember what I've been teaching you guys. What sticks out in the word tyrant is arbitrary. Arbitrary means that they're just going to create their own ways and follow what they want to do anytime they want. That is not why you have a badge. That's not why I gave you a job. And if you're under my authority, which I am in the state of Michigan, I'm going to do the same to Officer Borg. I'm going to do the same to this prosecutor. I want them fired. If they continue to carry on cases that clog up the courtroom because they don't like what I'm saying, they don't like what I'm doing, they don't like my camera, well, you guys know what you can do. Right? Bam! Right there. It's free speech, baby. It's in the Constitution.
No problem. You're doing that, my brother. Please. Yeah? So we all gonna go to court. This is a nation to nation controversy. And we know we got the law.
Wait, hold on, that's his stuff. If he says that you can have it.
My keys, give it to my one. So, thank you very much. At least, picking up glass from behind.
Do you mind if I ask what law he's being, what law?
Yeah, give it a
Yeah, what is the law? What is the charge? What's the law that he brought?
No, you're just citing law that we've already corrected already. But we should be doing this. We should be
You
doing.
hear that? They're just citing law that they already fixed a couple years ago. You hear that? You hear that? You hear that crap? They got the audacity to do it, though. I'm telling you guys, these people are communists. And what I mean by a communist is somebody that is a dictator, that is an Orwellian, totalitarian, authoritarian, murdering scumbag piece of crap. That's what they are. You should be angry, Todd. And I'm sorry that my channel has to bring you this, but this is what I do. Look at this armed thug. Look at his arms, man. His arms is as big as mine. I had some guns back in the day, and I still got some. But, you know, I'm a big guy anyway. You got this big thug that could probably bench 300 or 400 pounds that is putting a man in cuffs for planting effing seeds, ladies and gentlemen. All he's doing is planting seeds. 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 Where am I at? Am I in the U.S.? Wow.
This gentleman.
Effort and futility. Effort and futility.
Doing this, you know, in a peaceful way.
have a Ziploc
This
bag?
is not a peaceful way.
Right here. Can we put it in? Can we put that change
just put
inside
the
this bag?
change in there.
Okay. Here you go.
Okay.
All right.
So no worries.
What happened when you get a bully in the lunch line?
You hear that? He said that's what happens when you get a bully in your life, you know? Quote unquote.
I'm going to see people. This is your taxpayers' money. Hard at work.
So God bless everybody.
Okay?
The truth and the
When
law.
you get bully in school, this is the bully. See the bully?
1 minute.
Tell look the bully.
1 minute.
You damn Skippy, brother.
You guys
And what?
already
Give them clean.
do paperwork
Oh, they get on
and
job
let me
for
go, right?
Yeah.
No problem.
That's where you guys taxpayers' money, bro. Right here.
Where do I come?
So where can
Live and effect.
State.
Wait a minute. What did I just see there? Did I just see this guy giving him a selfie? Is that what he just did? Did I just see? Oh, okay. Thank God. Okay, that's another citizen recording.
Effect.
I was about to say, oh my God, I'm really pissed. Here's the deal. What's up, baby? Welcome.
I got my phone.
Yeah, that's our building too.
Just to let you know, here's the deal, brother. You know, look, I'm doing what you're doing. I'm gonna start disseminating and articulating this stuff from now on. Not just going out there doing it because I put plenty of work in this summer, and I'm still following up on it, but I gotta chill out. But in the meantime, back at this ranch, this dude is being arrested for planting seeds, coconut trees. Just saying.
Yeah. Because
You know,
your
you guys
taxpayers'
doing
money
your
paid for
paperwork,
it.
your
Yeah.
procedure, and
But you guys taxpayer money work against you, not for
We're
you.
not done
Tell us the
this.
bullies.
Yeah, you guys work for us.
You guys think the king ding-a-ling.
You guys are like civilians with badges. You guys are the
We're gonna go to
insurgents.
court. We're
Well,
gonna straighten it out. 'Cause
I don't
it's
think
already
they're
been
on
straightened out,
conscience.
and everybody get one chance to honor their oath to God's law, and for you guys, U.S. Constitution, Article 6, Clause 2, supremacy of treaty.
There you go, Brian. And if you have to post
What
it up,
happens when you
Tyranny,
give
you're treating me good, okay?
civilians badges? Civilians
brother.
have badges and
Whose
guns.
stuff is this? Is anybody going to claim this
Mine.
stuff? Because
Yeah,
if no one
mine.
claims it,
That's
now
mine.
you see that? If this conservation officer heard nobody was going to claim it, because most people would be scared to claim it because they didn't want to go to jail like this dude, right? Guess what? Guess what? That proud individual stuck up for his brother being arrested, and he said, "This is mine. You ain't getting it, punk." Because you know that they're not just bullies. They're not just arrest artists. They won't just put you in torture cuffs and put you in a rape cage. They'll steal your stuff too and your car.
Mine.
okay, you need to take it down now because there's no permit on file to erect anything in the park right now. So you have to take it down now.
Let me check this guy right now. It's anywhere in America from time, place, and manner. I know the law because I've had a paralegal degree for some time. He's in a park. It's open to the public. It belongs to the public. Them ain't weapons. You're allowed to have a shovel in a park. You're allowed to have gloves in a park. You're allowed to have chairs in a park. That's all he's doing. This officer right now is breaking his code of conduct. He's presuming that that is a crime, which it's not.
Kev,
Okay,
Okay.
we win.
How about those guys over there?
huh? Titled
Huh?
lands.
What about them?
This belong to our Ohana.
Double standard? You guys got a double standard here?
See them coconut trees back here? See them? See my arrow? Look at my cursor, ladies and gentlemen. He was planting coconut trees. Whitmer did do that, Doug Kennedy. You're absolutely right. What she did was she said that you could buy lotto tickets during that time when we had the pandemic. You could buy lotto tickets, you could buy beer, you could buy weed, but you can't buy shovels and you can't buy seeds. What's up with that? You can buy all the beer, liquor, and weed you want, but you can't buy a shovel and some dirt and some soil and some seeds? Are you joking me? It was against the law. That is why the legislator took her straight to the Supreme Court and took her authority away for that reason. Because even in that prevention, inside Michigan Constitution, it said, even specifically in the code, it said even during a pandemic, you still got to come back to the people and ask for the authority every 28 days until the emergency is over with. I love Michigan and Michigan Constitution. It did what it was supposed to do. Because it gives way too many people authority to do dumb stuff like this.
You guys gotta wake up. Smell the coffee here, brother.
You know why they're not taking it? Is because the grudge is not against the stuff. Because they'll call that abandoned if nobody grabs it. Okay? They're arresting him just for the ride, ladies and gentlemen. They've already settled this. I guarantee, I will put money on it that they're not charging him with anything. They just arrested him because I heard him state the law, and I heard him said it was all said and done, and you're listening to one butthurt person that still has authority, that's still in power until they take him out of power. That's how that usually goes. This is just the ride, ladies and gentlemen. The process is what gets us. It's like right now, we all know that that ticket that I got, it's not even in the code. They just want to pile it up so we can make it look like they have something on it. So at the time of my court date for the illegal so-called detention that he so-called arrested me on and gave me the summons of obstructing, which, you know, speech is not a physical act. So we all know that's going to get thrown out. It's just the inconvenience and the time. It's just another parking issue. That's me being at the same spot. He's mad and butthurt because the people that live there that own that property gave me authority to do the trespass. They gave Wolverine the authority to be the freaking occupant of and the custodian of that property to trespass people that I see fit that shouldn't be on the property. I trespassed Officer Borg in retaliation. He gave me a ticket and wrote it in a citation and broke the law 750 or either 750 or 250 744A, which says if you lie on a citation, it's up to a 15-year felony and an attempted court violation. This cop is in trouble once I'm done with him. When it's all said and done, guys, I got him. He's mine. I don't even need a lawyer. I'm doing this on my own.
Yeah, this ain't even your property.
You hear that?
You stay-
Just basically what he was saying is, you don't even have no jurisdiction on this property. This ain't even your property. Why do you think you could do this? See, people in Honolulu, they have a different way of speaking certain situations, different ethnicities. They have certain ways of saying stuff that us Caucasian people would put in clear English. They have a different way of saying it. I know what he's saying. He's basically saying, look, you're supposed to be over there in the woods somewhere talking about animals. It has nothing to do with the agriculture. He's not an agriculture officer. Flat out.
Staying in your property.
Look at all that.
All this stuff is there.
Oh, he's just got to load up Jim's car.
All this stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, he just told me to do it, so I better stop. He's going to come.
Yeah.
Bullies. You get civilians. It's the same thing happened in 1893. Civilians with guns. Civilians with guns. Insurgents. These are the insurgents. The state is the insurgent.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen it for yourself. And, you know, we need to draw a line in the sand. So this is how you could start. Number one, you can go to the content maker of this. The person that released this is Bruce Wayne. I just put it in the chat. Please go and say hi and tell them that Wolby sent you and tell them how disgusted you feel. And now we're going to call Honolulu Police Department. Stand by. Wolby's going to do what he does. Honolulu Police Department. I just can't believe some of the things. Let me see. I think this is info for resources, police reports, contact us. Okay, there's a phone number. How much? Okay. Stand by, guys. Let me just. Where is? I'm just making sure that I call the right place. Let's see. Stand by, guys. You know, oh, I got one hand, so I'm, you know how this goes as far as juggling around all this stuff. You know, trying to entertain you guys and put information in because you know I do things on a whim. I'm not in a hurry to do anything, and I do put a little bit more on myself. Okay, so let's see where this is, guys. Let's see where this is. Yeah, it's definitely in Hawaii. The King Kalamaya statue. It's Hilo, Hillo. Hello, hello. I don't know, man. I don't know how to say it. I'm an English speaking fool. Wooby don't know. If you don't know now, you know. Wooby don't know. But I'm gonna call these lames. All right. So stand by, guys. So I want let me take this right here. Each. There we go. So it's still Hawaii Police Department. So we'll call it. Let's see. Where are you at? His name is Gene Tamaricio. I'm assuming that is how we spell this guy's last name, and I'm going to ask him if he's still in custody because this was released. Let's see. This was released 2 weeks ago, and no, actually, on Sunday, December 18th of last year, this happened. So we're still going to call and let them know because it just got released to me. I just found out. So nobody else is covering the story, so we'll be able to cover it. So we'll stand by here, and I'm going to put this on the keypad here. Stand by, please.
Police Department, this is Rachel. How may I help you?
Hi, how are you today?
I'm doing good. How may I help you today?
Pretty good, thank you. I'm speaking. This is a non-emergency line, right?
That is correct.
Okay, good. Are you an officer, a sworn-in officer?
No, I am not.
Can I speak to a sworn-in officer, please?
What is this in regards to?
A crime that I seen committed.
Okay, where? In what district?
Hilo. If I'm saying it right, Hilo. inside of
Hilo?
Hilo. Yeah, Hilo. Because I don't speak the island language, so forgive me.
No problem. Are you here on the island?
No, I'm not. I am a journalist.
When did this occur?
December 18th. That's why I need to speak to an officer, a sworn-in officer. Excuse me?
Remember the location?
Yeah, it was in the park. The only park you guys
Which
have in the
park?
city.
Which part?
The one that you guys have that's on the ocean. Ma'am, first and foremost, you're still not sending me to a sworn officer.
Yeah,
Let,
because I need to know what type of where it occurred, so I know exactly what office.
well, it happened in the city.
Just that for the entire island.
Well, we're not talking about the entire island. We're just talking about the city that you work for and that you're answering the phone for. I just need, please, with all due respect, somebody that is in your city where you are at right now that has a sworn duty to uphold the Constitution of the United States.
Okay, what you can do is you can call 961-2213. They can go ahead and assist you with that.
Well, who would that be?
That would be our information desk officer, who is a sworn officer. You can speak with them.
But why haven't I called the police department? Is this not the police department?
This is dispatch. We are sworn officers. You can call the number.
Okay, can you slowly give me that number again?
Officer.
Can you slowly give me that number again?
It's 808
Okay.
961
961
2213.
2213. Okay. Thank you. Not even a goodbye. I gave her a chance to say goodbye. Do you see? That's what I do right now. I'm calling her back. I'm going to tell her she's rude. I ain't done with her.
Wait, police department. How may I help you?
Yes, ma'am. Are you the person that I just spoke to?
I'm not too certain. What is your name?
Did you just talk to me about 5 seconds ago? Did you just get off the phone with me?
Yeah, sorry. There's like a lot of us here, so I'm not too sure. Could you just verify your name and I can?
Oh, I don't answer questions, but what I do is, are you the young lady that I just spoke to 30 seconds ago? Did you just hang up on a guy that gave me the information desk for a sworn officer?
No.
Okay. Okay. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. May I speak to your supervisor, please?
Sure. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna place you on hold.
Thank you very much.
Hello, can I help you?
Hi. For the record, can you identify yourself?
Sure. My name is Ursula.
Ursula? Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. My name is Adam. I'm with Wolverine Transparency. I'm the press, and I just spoke to a young lady about maybe just under a minute ago that was being very rude to me, and I have this conversation recorded. And if you would be so kind, would you please give me your email so I can send that to you, and you can train her not to talk to me like that ever again, or anybody else that pays her salary?
Sure. My email is Ursula.
Ursula. Can you spell it for me?
URS.
URS ULA dot what?
Milari,
M-I-L. I'm sorry, ma'am. I only have one hand, so can you slow down for me a little bit? M-I-L.
A-R-E,
A-R-E. Go ahead.
A-M,
At A-M.
B-R-A-N-A,
Excuse me. A-M. At A-M what?
at hawaiicounty.gov.
At. So there's two ats in this?
No,
Because I got Ursula, M-I, Marlene, at A-M. Okay? Is there not an at between Marlene and
I did
A-M?
not say Marlita. I did not say Marlene. I spelled
Good.
M-R-L-A-R-E-S-A-M.
Okay. Oh, so there's an S there after E?
Yes,
Okay, thank you. And then you got S-A-M at what?
R, no, B-R.
B-R, where's B? Is that after M?
Yes,
And is that before the at or after the at?
name before the at.
So there's a B there, okay.
R-A-N-A,
God, I didn't hear none of that the first time around. B-R-M-A-N-A,
N-A,
right?
at Hawaii
Okay, at Hawaii
county.gov.
County.gov. Okay, and I just have one more question for you. Do you guys do you train the people that answer the phone to be respectful and not show disdain for the public?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm going to send this to you, and my complaint will be in it. All right. And you might want to tell her, you might want to tell some of the people that are paid by the stewards of society that they don't work for themselves. And whatever attitude they have, they need to keep to themselves because they work for the public. If they don't want to work for the public and be held to that standard, they might want to go into the private sector and create their own business that would accept that type of behavior.
Would you also like to speak to my sergeant, sir?
Oh, that would be awesome because that's the person I asked for to begin with. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
No problem. Hold on.
See how that rolls, guys? She lied. Got a good complaint on her now. Why didn't she do that? Trying to make me do her job.
Police dispatch, Sergeant. Hi, how may I help you?
Hey, Sergeant, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. I'm calling into concerns about a video that I seen on YouTube that was an illegal arrest that happened on December 18th, and I want to make a formal complaint on it.
On the arrest? Was that you that got arrested?
No, but I am a member. I pay U.S. tax dollars, and billions of my U.S. tax dollars pays your salary. All right? I am the press. I'm a journalist, and I am following up on a story on Gene Tamashiro that got illegally arrested for planting coconut seeds in a publicly accessible park where the law and where this man asked why he was being arrested and they didn't tell him. That's number one. Okay? Because you guys are still,
Sir, what's your name?
oh, this, you can call me Good Citizen.
Good Citizen. Okay, Mr. Good Citizen. In order for you to initiate a criminal complaint, That's what you want to do, right?
Well,
Make the complaint, correct?
a criminal complaint against an officer. Oh, go ahead. I'm listening to you.
Okay. Yeah. You need to contact our patrol section.
Okay.
You're calling the administrative section, so you need to initiate a criminal complaint with a patrol officer.
Really? And they'll let me do that?
You would need to explain your circumstances to the patrol officer, and they'll take it from there.
Okay. Give me that number, please.
It's 935-3311.
935
3311.
311. So, what about conservation officers? What is your
They are a totally, that is under the state jurisdiction.
right? I understand that. Can you give me their number?
I do not have that on hand. I'm sure if you Google it, you could come up with that information.
But see, this happened. This happened in your city limits. You guys. So, for an example, if they was to shoot somebody, you guys are the ones that would have to come up and respond to actually investigate them. Okay, because it happened in your city limits, right? Just like this. What I seen happen was Title 18, Section 241 and 242 deprivation. Hold up, sir, Sergeant. I'm not even done talking. You're interrupting me. You can at least let me get done with my sentence before you interrupt me. Stop interrupting me. Sir, I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and I want you to listen before I hang up. Okay? If you hang up on me, you're a bad person. He hung up on me. You see, that right there that's not what we do. You see, these people will continue to disrespect us and dishonor us every time we let them get away with that. Now that I have his name and number, I'm going to follow up on that in an email and write a formal complaint on PR, public relation issues, because that's on the administrative part of it. So because that's a call center. My wife just happens to run a call center, so I have a little knowledge on that. So I'll handle that on this. Now we're going to call these guys, and we're going to make a formal complaint on the police officers. A criminal complaint. What do you think? What do you guys think? See, this is what being an activist is all about. Sometimes you got to make these phone calls that you think are unnecessary. What I'm trying to do is show this person that, you know what? You got some backup out here somewhere in the United States that's seen a crime happen right before my eyes and nobody did nothing about it. And you guys think that that's okay, and it's not. It's not okay. Wolverine is not accepting that. So I'm going to make my complaint because I'm allowed to. And what I seen was 242. Now I'm starting to think it's 241 because of what I heard and how they are. You know, they automatically put us in a position where we're different from normal people. We're different from the people that bow down to them and cow down to them, right? That's what they believe. So what we'll do is we'll call this number. Let's see here. I'm not done. 808. And he gave me a different number. He gave me an investigator number. And you see, she could have gave me her sergeant because guess what? He was a police officer and he was sworn in. All she had to do was give me to him, and he could have did the right thing. Because I asked if there was a sworn officer there. She lied to me. That's enough. That'll be another part of my complaint later when I articulate it and break it down. Okay. Because they're tyrants, AFE. Thank you, Jason Gurdett. Thank you for the super chat.
Police Department, how
Yes. Are you a sworn-in police department officer?
I'm sorry, one more time?
Are you a sworn-in police officer?
No, this is dispatch.
Yeah, I know. And that's the number he just gave me. 935-3311, correct? Your sergeant just gave me that number on a live stream. Do you see the circle you guys put yourselves in now?
I'm sorry, I didn't talk to you. So, how can I help you?
Can I speak to a sworn-in police officer?
What district?
I don't care. Just give me a sworn-in police officer.
Okay, I can give you a number to call.
Oh, is that 808-961-2213?
That's the one.
Okay, but he told me that your sergeant that's there over you told me to call 935-3311.
Oh,
You think he made a mistake?
that's our number.
Yeah, I know. Do you think he made a mistake? Do you think he was setting me up to
I
fail?
don't know. I'm not sure, sir.
You
I'm
th-
gonna put you on hold.
yeah, you probably should. Let's clear this up while we can.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, this must be Ursula.
Yes.
Ursula, guess what? You remember when you gave me your sergeant?
Yes.
Your sergeant just gave me a number on a live stream with hundreds of people watching and gave me your number to call and make a complaint.
My sergeant gave you
Yeah,
my number.
yeah.
It's a
And if you don't believe me, go on YouTube right now, look up Wolverine Transparency. You're live right now. And rewind it back about right after the phone, right at the part after I got off the phone with you, excuse me, and you transferred me to your sergeant. And then he said, hey, I need you to call this number to make that complaint. I said, okay. So he gives me this number, and here we are again. Are you, Ursula? If you're really, truly sorry, I have no problems with resetting. I have no problems with forgiving. But I need to speak to a sworn officer. I have a complaint that happened at the Department of Land of Natural Resources when they illegally arrested somebody in your jurisdiction and had no reasonable or articulable suspicion, violated the Fourth Amendment right, and left and abandoned his stuff, and he's released. But the problem is that the officer is not paying for what he did, because that's called kidnapping. That's what, right here in the state of Michigan, if an officer illegally arrested somebody, we would put a 1983 on him, and he would get charged with Title 18, Section 242. Because there was no conspiracy, that would be 241. But I'm starting to think maybe there is, because of the behavior that I've already uncovered, and I'm just asking questions. So all I did was ask questions. So I'm wondering, what in the Sam Heaven's going on? Why are people, citizens, getting arrested for planting seeds? Watch my live stream and you'll see it. Because that crime, ma'am, that crime happened, Ursula. My God, honey. That crime happened right in your backyard. Can you believe that? That is sad, isn't it? What are we going to do about this? Got to be better, huh? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Imagine if that was your son or your daughter or somebody that one of your loved ones that got put in torture cuffs and then put into a rape cage for planting seeds in a public park during time, place, and manner. Legally doing something that you're legally allowed to do as a citizen, as an individual. I would say personally, as an individual person that pays my taxes in my city, that pays your salaries. That's kind of crazy, Ursula, don't you think? And
And I really want to get you in touch with a uniformed officer, actual uniformed officer that can help you accordingly.
yeah, that would be nice. Can you do that?
Of course, of course. Can I have your callback number?
Yeah, sure. My callback number.
Okay, not a problem. Give me about 3 minutes and you'll get a call from a uniformed sworn officer.
Thank you, Ursula. Thank you. Appreciate you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye-bye. Now, we've got a pubic hair of justice there. Let's see what happens, guys. She agreed with me. She agreed that that shouldn't be happening in our backyard. That's in our jurisdiction. Now I know why you wanted to ask for an officer. Especially when the sergeant that they gave me to gave me the same number. Go figure. When they're the ones, because that's the police department. And the first lady that I talked to, she must be so used to disrespecting people and lying to people and deceiving and spinning them off. So with that great disdain that she showed, no wonder. We all understand why now, don't we? So I'm going to sit here, got my phone. Ursula, if you're watching, I'm waiting. Because I got about 40 people that's sitting here waiting for you to see what's going to happen. While I'm doing that, I'm going to say hello to Jason. Thank you. Thank you for, wow, he gave me 2. Boy, I must be doing something right, man. I got $10. Thanks, brother. That's a lot of money to me. Shoot. Better than none. Thanks, man. Love you. Scrubzilla, how you doing? Wooby, it's sad when they don't even know. I know, isn't that crazy? She ain't on. Oh, honey, LOL. Yeah. Remember Wooby, the Hun Bun Biter. It's coming from my heart, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, God. They won't call you back. Well, you never know. I have faith. I have faith that somebody's going to call me back because I'm not playing. My whole issue is for Tom Mashiro, Tamashiro. I'm not good at spelling or pronouncing names, but that sounds close enough. And he got illegally arrested right in their backyard for planting seeds. Now, why would somebody do that? And who do these conservation officers think they are? Wolverine ain't buying it, guys. Look, man, I don't have, 70, 80,000 subscribers, but you know what? The ones I have, I appreciate you people, man. You guys are awesome. Thanks for listening to me. And, I pray that here, let's watch this again. Let's watch this while we're waiting. Let's watch this 5-minute video again. I think it's worth watching again.
So why if I give you paperwork that the judge confirmed true title and the law, that you think you have the right now to do this? I asked you why. Look at me and tell me why.
I already told you why you're
No,
doing
you never
harm.
tell me why.
I don't have to. I just need to tell you why.
Yeah, you
No,
do. You gotta
because
tell
you're doing
him.
harm to me now.
You hear that? He says he don't have to tell him.
I never do no harm to you. Now we've been through this for 10 years now.
We have.
And the judge and the prosecutor, two judges went sign off, true title in the law, and even your guys' law, HRS 172-11. So who ordered you to do this? Lawrence, who ordered you to do this? Come on.
Look at
No, you're doing hell, my brother.
Honolulu.
So we all want to go to court. This is a nation-to-nation controversy. And we know we got the law.
Wait, hold on, that's his stuff. If he says that you can have it, you can take it.
My keys, give it to my one. So, thank you very much. At least, go up. Picking up glass from behind.
You mind if I ask what law he's being? What law?
Yeah, give it to
Yeah. What is the law? What is the charge? What's the law that he brought?
No, you're just citing law that we've already corrected already. But we should be doing this. Gentlemen.
Effort and futility. Effort and
We should be
futility.
doing
have a
this,
Ziploc
you know,
bag?
in a peaceful
Did
way.
you have a Ziploc
This
bag?
is not a peaceful
Oh,
way.
right here. Can we
Yeah.
put it in? Can we put that
Yeah,
change
just put
inside
the
this bag?
change in.
Okay. There you go.
Okay. All right. So no worries.
So that when you get a bully in the lunch line.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, when we're done with this video, I got the law.
Everybody,
He's right.
truth and the law.
When you get bully in school, this is the bully. See the bully?
1 minute.
Tell them the bully.
1 minute.
Everyone.
All right. You guys
And what?
already
Keep them clean.
do
Oh,
paperwork
they get on job for
before, right?
yeah.
No problem.
That's where you guys taxpayers' money, bro. Right there.
Where do I come? So where do we can
Live in effect.
State. I got my phone.
Yeah, that's our building too.
Yeah. But
You know,
your
you guys
taxpayers'
doing
money
your
paid for.
paperwork, your
Yeah.
procedure, and
But you guys taxpayer money work against you, not
we
for
wouldn't
you.
have done
Tell us the
this
bullies.
or done lawful.
Yeah, you guys work for us.
Criticize is unlawful, but you know what?
These guys think they're king ding-a-ling.
You guys are like
He said,
civilians
they
with
think
badges.
you're King Ding-a-ling. I never heard that one.
You guys are the
Whoever
insurgents.
that is, who's King
Oh.
Ding-a-ling?
I don't think they're on conscience.
And everybody get one chance to honor their oath to God's law, and for you guys, U.S. Constitution, Article 6 Clause 2, supremacy of treaties. Thank you very much.
That's their treaty that
is what
runs
happens when you
concurrent with
give-
our Constitution.
Civilians badges. Civilians have
Whose,
badges and
whose
guns.
stuff is this? Is anybody going to claim this
Mine.
stuff? Because
Yeah,
if no one
mine.
claims it,
That's mine.
okay, you need to take it down now because there's no permit on file to erect anything in the park right now. So you have to take it down now.
Dev.
Okay.
How about those guys over there?
Huh? Titled
Huh?
lands.
What about them?
This belong to our Ohana.
Double standard? You guys got a double standard here? You guys got to wake up. Smell the coffee here, brother.
So I think I know what he means. And I'm going to show you guys. This is kind of hard to understand.
You're
But
staying in your
I'll let you
property.
know where my paralegal
You're staying
experience
in your
comes in.
property.
The average eye ain't going to catch this. As soon as this video is done, I'm going to show you.
All this stuff is there.
Oh, he's just got a little James car.
All this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, he just told me to do it too, so I better stop. He's gonna come.
I love you, Scrubzilla. You can't make it up. You can't.
Bullies. You can get civilians. It's the same thing happened in 1893. Civilians with guns. Civilians
That's sad.
Civilians
Man.
with guns. Insurgents. These are the insurgents. The state.
So this is over. The insurgent. That was the last word he said. Okay. So I'm going to bring this up real quick. All right. This is Hawaii compiled law. All right. I'm going to show you what these words mean. Right here. Land Commission award is good against later royal patron. One. There they are. Here we go. Here we go. Hello?
Hello, this is Sergeant Stephen with Boise County Police.
Hey, Sergeant. How you doing today?
Good.
Cool. I would like to make a formal complaint. I'm in the States, and I'm press, and I wanna file a complaint on a video that I seen where you guys are exhibited to Title 18 of federal statutes. Not that you have to be a federal law enforcement to enforce this. What you have to do is you have to take the complaint on file, because you guys have already counterly attacked somebody, that there's a prior judgment where this guy that was planting seeds in a park was arrested, and it happened in your jurisdiction. Okay?
Okay, you're not here then on the island.
No, I'm not on the island. But you guys are still under U.S. law. So Title 18 still applies.
We have a police commission. You can file a complaint with them.
Well, the sergeant that I just spoke to gave me this number, and then he gave me the number to the police department after I called 3 times, right? Because I didn't like how I was being talked to by the people that you guys know that the mainland pays you guys billions of dollars. You know that, right?
Well, I don't know about that, but
You don't know?
Right now,
Wait a minute. I'll stop until you're done talking. Go ahead.
No. If any complaints are to be filed, you have to do them in person, because I can't verify who I'm talking to. And we have a form that you fill out, and you can make a complaint to our police commission, and you can have a hearing there and tell them what we're doing wrong.
Well, I'm not the only one making this complaint. There's gonna be thousands of people in the next few days that's calling, because you guys just happen to screw up on a live stream. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm one of those people that is honest.
You're talking about the state park?
Yes, sir. That happened. That's still your jurisdiction.
It's not. It's Department of Land and Natural Resources. We're Hawaii County.
I know.
So
I'm not saying that the officers are not who they say they are. I'm telling you the land is still in the city limits. So for an example, if one of those conservation officers shot and killed somebody, they can't investigate themselves. You would come in and you would investigate them. Same thing here. They committed a crime in your backyard, and you have to be the one to take that complaint. And because you are commissioned and paid for by U.S. dollars, billions of U.S. dollars. You understand? Hawaii is still the United States, sir.
no, I understand.
Okay, so you are under U.S. compiled state law, U.S. compiled law. meaning the title 18 is the criminal code, all right? And the section is 242. He committed a crime by arresting somebody for, number one, he didn't have reasonable articulable suspicion, because according to the definition of the 172-11 that they used, was calitrated and can't be attacked and awarded, which means that a current judge made a mistake and it was corrected on the record, and you guys allowed officers under color of law that are from another jurisdiction come into your jurisdiction and arrest a U.S. citizen. You understand that? And that is the complaint I'm making to you. See, you're dealing with an educated person, sir. I have a paralegal degree.
No, I'm not saying you're not educated, but I still don't know who I'm talking to.
Well, right now you're talking to a good citizen. Once I know that you're going to take the criminal complaint, I will give you my name.
Well, I can't do a criminal complaint over the phone.
Well, you know, I am not going to, you, sir, did you swear an oath to the Constitution?
Yeah.
Okay, I am informing you. I'm informing you to investigate. How about this? I'm informing you to investigate this crime, because right now I have it on my screen. You're live, and the crime that was committed, I just played it on my live stream. So now you can go to Wolverine Transparency on YouTube, and you can just listen to it, and then you can investigate it, and then you can follow up on it and let me know what you did. Because you're a sworn officer. You are now under your sworn duty, because I just reported a crime to you. Okay? So you got my you got my number. I want you to watch the video, speed through the, if I'm not talking directly about the specific thing that we talked about, you can speed through it and watch the video, that 5-minute and 40-second video, all right, where those 3 controversial officers, you can see their names, you can see their badge numbers, you can follow up with them, you can read their supplemental reports, and then you can read the title law 242, and you'll see that a judge has already several times has been rebuked, and it's been collaterated attacked. That means it's been undone. That's been undone, and they've been found in error, meaning you can't arrest them on that no more. And when they did that, they kidnapped him. So you need to investigate them for possible kidnapping, torture, because they put torture cuffs on him, and they took him to a rape cage. Okay? For just planting seeds, sir. That is my complaint to you. Now, can you give me your name and badge number for the record?
Yep, Sergeant James Steffen, badge number 41.
41. SGT. Can you spell your last name, please?
S-T-E-F-F-E-N.
S-T-E. Say it again.
S-T-E-F-F-E-N.
F-F-E-N. A lot of times they spell it P-H. So, okay, cool. All right, Sergeant, you are now aware of a crime that I have just reported to you. You have all the evidence you need. If you can, when you conclude and ascertain all the facts to it, and you've made up your mind what you're going to do with it, please inform me of the name and number that you called me on, and let me know. We'll go from there.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for being professional, sir. God bless, and have a happy new year. Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how it's done. This is how criminal complaints. Now, I'm not saying that this guy is not going to throw that away and say it ain't, but I did my duty as a journalist, And when he doesn't get a hold of me within a reasonable amount of time, I'm going to call back. A reasonable amount of time, the Supreme Court in these cases has ruled that it's 14 days, 14 business days. And I will follow up on it from there. Now, hopefully, what we want to hear out of this, as those conservation officers were reprimanded or verbally reprimanded, and now Mr. Chatorio, however you pronounce his name, will have legal remedies to actually go back and sue this person. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look him up or get a hold of Bruce Wayne, of the channel owner, and we're going to see if he can reach out to that guy and let him know that he has options to sue these officers and their bonds. Every one of those officers, just like these officers, every one of our officers in the state of Michigan has a bond hooked to their oath of office. That is a $300,000 bond. Just to let you know, Wolvie's been doing his job lately because I'm getting bigger, and I figured, well, you know what, I better know what I'm talking about again. So that is true. The umbrella is $300,000. Now I'm going to read, before I end my stream, I'm going to read some of the chat that we have in here. Yeah, Gene Tamasurio was his name. Gene Tamasurio. He's the one that got illegally arrested. And I'm going to put, for those of you that gave a damn that watched, this is his, here's the link to that video. Please go to that video. Tell him Wolverine sent you from the mainland and that you got his back. And let him know that he was definitely a victim of 242. I don't think he knows. It's called deprivation of rights under the color of law, because the U.S. compiled law is fully active inside the Virgin Islands, all of them islands. Hawaii is owned by the U.S., so they have to go by U.S. compiled law. So the 10th Amendment allows them to write laws the way they see fit that runs concurrent with the Constitution of the United States of America. So, Tom Tambashiro, good luck to you. And now I'm going to read some chat. I'm behind big time. All right, I think I was at, let's see, right before Jason gave me another super chat. So, okay, Jason, talk to them like they are teaching you, but you be you. Act a little dumb. Well, I always act a little dumb because I am a little dumb. I want to swear at an office. I don't blame you. Just make sure you do it to the right one, meaning somebody that's actually violating somebody's rights. And I wouldn't even suggest you do that because it's a waste of a word. Say what's on your mind, what they did wrong, and then give them the boot and let them know they're number one. Call the sergeant back. I already did. So you guys know that. I'm just behind in chat. Thank you, Jason, for that $5 chat. Appreciate you. James, the sergeant on the phone is a liar and needs to be called out. He did. He got called out. That's why we spoke to another guy that actually took the criminal complaint. He said that he's going to watch my live stream, and we're going to give him 14 working days from today. So that would be the 29th. I'm going to call him back. We'll do a live stream on it then. Wolby had said that they didn't even know about. Yeah, I know. Okay, you saying what's up? What's up? She ain't no honey. I know what he's talking about. Oh God, they won't call you back. Oh, and they did, James. They did. See, you just gotta give. Sometimes you gotta give them a chance. Sometimes you just gotta give. You gotta give police officers a chance. You can't just. I mean, you don't like people when they profile you, right? So let's not profile this guy. Let's have some faith in him that he might follow up on it and give that individual some relief. Well spoken, James said. Thank you. Okay. That's the video, yes. 100% for show, for show. Will be live chats the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody, there's some people laughing. He lives on Mary Jane Lane. You're probably telling the truth too. Imagine that. Playing for this. Yeah, I got you. Oh wait. Scrubzilla's like, I'm hanging in there, AFE. That must have been the middle of my conversation. Come on, man. Wasn't that awesome, guys? Was that, holy crap, I got another one. Dang, man, I'm up, man. I'm doing some, man, Jason's rich. What'd you do, hit a lick? My God. Jason's got his crap together there, man. I'm at home now. That's good. All right, Jonathan, you're awesome. So, AFE saying hello. So well, good. Now that everybody knows I did my duty, y'all do your duty. Make sure you go to that. I'm going to put it in there one more time. Go to Bruce Wayne. Nope. Semicolon. And bam. Paste that link in there. Go to that and let them know that they had support from the inland and Wolverine sent you, and just tell them what's on your mind, man. And Sergeant, if you do that, you probably should do the same thing. Say, hey, I'm the sergeant that he talked to. I'm the police officer that took a complaint that showed me that there was a crime committed, and maybe you do that. Sergeant, just so you know, there's my press pass. See that? I am the press, buddy. All right, good enough. Because I guess professionals like to see the credentials. So, you know, that makes them feel better, guys. So, anyway, I'm just letting you guys know, you know, that's what Wolby does. But if there's nothing else, I want to leave you in peace. Remember, be good to one another, and everybody record the police, no matter what. If you're driving down the street and you see cherries and berries a quarter mile in front of you, get your phone out and automatically watch this. See this? If I get my phone out, you push the button down here to the left of my screen. Okay? Look. Down here to the left of my screen. Watch this, guys. You can always just, you don't even have to unlock it. You can just swipe up and boom, your camera automatically comes on. And that's what's good. You can keep your phone locked and you can record. And when you're done, and when it's done, they can't stop it. Only you can. You see what I'm saying? Because when it goes back to, you got to put your code in. See how good that is? That is what I want. Expect every one of you. Start recording the police. If you have, and you have been, and you got a scene, or you've been involved in a traffic stop, send it to Wolverine. I'm going to tell you this right here. Send it to WolverineTransparency@gmail.com. I promise you, if it's newsworthy and they violated your rights, or if you put them in check and you shot called them and you were their boss and you put them and you got them to obey their masters, which is you. You are their masters. We're the masters, not them. We pay them. They work for us. We don't work for them. Once you have that rapport and you get that respect and they start earning that respect, make sure that you respect officers. Most officers need to be respected, especially when they're honoring their oath. Like today, I'm going to say it again. Taylor Police, that just got recently promoted. Sergeant Reagan, I salute you, brother. You did your job. 5 times you've honored your oath, whether a camera was around or not, because I seen one time that you didn't. And I'm not going to let you know that because there was another officer that got in trouble, and he's part of an investigation. It was behind your back and you didn't see it. Therefore, you cannot be held accountable for it. But those other officers are, because they seen it and they hid it from you. Don't worry about it. You'll find out. You will see that investigation one day. Sometimes these things take up, when I was telling Officer Tyrant Ward, sometimes it takes up to 3 years to get charged. Don't think you're going to get away with that, buddy, because what you did is you committed a violation against my civil rights, and I'm not letting you get by with it. Even if I'm dead in the grave, my family will follow up on it. There's just too many people out here that I left the keys to the kingdom to, bud. I'm going to tell you that right now. You ain't getting away with it. Anyways, y'all have a good night. Be good to one another. Be kind to one another. And try to not disrespect these tyrants too bad. They got to be teachable. And you can't teach people while you're screaming at them. But you can teach them how to de-escalate. Teach them how to recede from the current position, and give them some saltpeter for their wee-wees. So when they got that hard on for you, that'll go away. Peace, y'all. Love ya. I'm back quiet reading the mail for show. Until the next one.